A tiny little girl is born, which is me, Brittany Shepherd. Hi, nice to meet everyone. Well, these are my parents, James and Patricia. On July 4th, 1989 at 8:17 a.m., I was born in Clarksdale, Mississippi, to James and Patricia. I moved around a lot as a child. I never left Mississippi, though. I lived in Clarksdale, Hernando, Olive Branch, South Haven. Those are just a few of the cities I lived in. When I was 5, my father did get full custody of me, and I lived with him up until I was 12. A long story short, I guess my mom just wasn't cut out to be a mom. When I was 12, I moved into the house with my grandmother. And I thought this was the happiest day of my life, but I was wrong. This is a few pictures of me and my grandmother. She was my absolute best friend. She was my number one supporter, my biggest fan. She was my everything. And I say was because January 25th of this year, I lost her to COPD. So guys, if you smoke, don't smoke. She did for 19 years, and it cost her life later. And then on November 27th of 2006, I had a little boy. I named him Colby Bryce. As you can tell that from a few of the pictures, he loves baseball. He's now 10. He loves any kind of sports, especially soccer and football. He's a big Raiders fan. Lord help us all. And then on September 20th of 2009, I had a little girl. I named her Liliana Pauline. And Pauline actually came from my great-grandmother. That was her middle name. She's very smart. She's now 7. She loves to go to school, and she loves learning. And these are just a few pictures of her. And then these are a few pictures of them together. Don't let the pictures fool you, though. They don't get along this well. They fight like cats and dogs. These are just a few pictures of me and him. If you can't tell, he's definitely my mini-me. These are a few pictures of me and my daughter. And then it brings us to my sister. Her name is Victoria. She is a year younger than me. She's married to my brother-in-law, which is pictured. And as you can tell, me and her look absolutely nothing alike. And these is my niece and nephew. My niece just turned 5. Her name is Lacey. And my nephew was just born in September. His name is Easton. They just give me a whole new level of love. This is my best friend. Her name is Crystal. She's my soul sister. We met when we were in the 7th grade, and we've been best friends for 16 years now. So, yeah, pretty long time. These are my godchildren, Madison, Riley, and Mackenzie. Madison is 5, Riley is 6, and Mackenzie is 4. And just when I thought that my heart was full and couldn't handle any more love, on August the 12th of 2015, I gave birth to another little girl. Her name is Presley Estelle. And Estelle actually came from my grandmother that passed away back in January. She turned a year old this year, and she's just so full of life, and she loves pretty much everybody. These are just a few pictures of me and her, all 3 of my kids together. And then this is my father. These are a few pictures of him playing with his grandkids, and a picture, the pictures actually of all of us from my grandmother's funeral. And then when I was 12, my dad married a woman named Tammy, which is pictured, and she became my mother and has been my mother ever since. And last, football. I don't like NFL, but I love, love, love Ole Miss football. Rebel fan for life, always have been, always will be. Go Rebels. That's me. Small town Mississippi girl living in a Texas world.